Welcome back to our channel, and to my channel obviously it's Motivationalee, and I'm very excited to introduce to you one of my good friends here in Australia. And I'm very excited as well that he'll be sharing his stories from wheelchair to dream chair. So without further ado, obviously it's an honor for me to have a beautiful chat today. A beautiful day outside too. Let's all welcome, with 3 big claps, Jaikishaan Sharma.
Thank you.
Not Jackie Chan, okay? Jaikishaan. Hi, Jaiki. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very happy. It's such a beautiful day, and of course, there's gonna be a beautiful story that they're gonna listen today. So let's start a ball rolling. What's that story behind a wheelchair to dream chair? So I'll give the floor to you.
Yeah, of course. But thanks for having me, first of all. And whoever is watching this or going to watch, I will say that do not let anything stop you for doing anything in your life. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it will bring back to the journey which I had, which I'm going to share with you all today, from wheelchair to a dream chair. And we all want to sit on the dream chair, isn't it? We all want a better life for our family, for our kids, for our parents. And that's exactly what I was working for. I was working hard, doing everything right. 15 years ago, I landed in Australia, Melbourne. And as a student, I did everything as I was being told by the society, do your studies, get a job, and have a good family. I worked hard. I was doing door to door as a part-time. I was selling electricity and gas door to door for almost 3 years while I was studying. Then finally, once I finished my study, I got a good job in one of the largest power supplier in Australia. I worked there for 8 years, and working. And when we are in 9 to 5, we are in that survival mode. Yes, and that's exactly what that's exactly what I was going through. I was surviving every single day of my life. And then I got married into 2010. My wife came to Australia in 2012. And then 2014, we started looking for a house, for ourselves. And then finally, I bought the land, and at the same time my wife was expecting. It was late 2014. And in 2015, I moved into this house where we are sitting right now. And my wife was expecting. We had a baby girl came into our world in 2015, August. So I was looking forward to the life, I was like, things are happening, I got the house, my own house, first house. That's a proud,
exciting.
Proud moment for me, for my wife, for my mom. And because after working for almost 10 years, I was able to save some money to put deposit for the house. Now I got a baby girl. My wife was out of work because she was expecting. She left the job. So the only income I had was mine. But I didn't knew that life has something else for me, and it all started in October, on the 11th of October, when I went to my workplace, got into my office. My boss called me and he said that, sorry, but we need to let you go. It's the time we have to take our hard decisions, because a lot of things are going outsourced. And we are moving a lot of things overseas, and because of that, we need to get rid of few people. I was okay. The reason why is because in 2014, I started my small hustle, side hustle, with one of my friends, which was a direct marketing channel for telecom company and few solar companies in Australia.
Wow.
So we had over 15 people working for us, doing B2B sales. So I was okay. I was like, what I'll do is I'll get a part-time job, another part-time job, and I will focus on my business to build and take it to a next level.
Yeah.
But I called my friend on the 11th of October when I got redundant from my workplace. Same day I called my friend. I was like, hey, remember I spoke to you and you told me that you got some opportunity part-time in your office. So he asked me to come down and he's like, can you please come and see me? So I was like, okay, I'll come next morning and I'll see you and we'll have a quick meeting. So I was on my way on the 12th of October and I made into an accident. Boom. And that accident put me on the wheelchair for 3 years of my life. And when they took me to the hospital at the St. Vincent Hospital in Fitzroy, they did all the MRI, CT scans and everything. And I can still see those scenes, you know, so those moments, I get goosebumps because I remember exact word. The doctors team came, you know, they came in 5, 6 people came, all the doctors, and they asked me to sign the paperwork. And I see my wife standing there with a 3-month-old baby girl, and the doctor is like, Jackie, things are not looking good because the nerve has severely damaged in the spine, and that has stopped sending the blood circulation and the sensation below your tummy. And because of that, you are totally paralyzed. There is no movement, there is no sensation below your tummy. And I'm lying on that bed trying to move and I'm not able to feel anything below my tummy, you know. I was like, it's like you see in the movies, you know. And I was like, no, this should not be with me, you know. I have not done anything wrong. I have not steal anyone's money. I have not harmed anyone, because that's what you go through.
I don't deserve this.
Those thoughts come through your mind when you go through those moments. And then when I signed and he gave me the pen and he's like, before you sign, we want to do the surgery at 7 p.m. today, but there is only 5 or 10% chance that you might going to walk back again in your life. We do not want to give you false hopes. And when he said that, I was in tears, my wife was in tears, and everything froze, you know, for a moment. I was like, done, man, I'm done. Because
it's like the world dropped.
How I'm going to pay for the mortgage, how I'm going to pay for the little girl, you know, and it's not easy to survive as a migrant, you know.
True.
You know,
yes.
And I don't have my immediate family over here. I have only friends whom I've made in 15 years. That's it. Nobody else, you know. So everything, you know, like, you know, 9/11, the World Trade Center, you saw that building falling down. Just like that, everything was falling down in front of me. I was like, done. This is done, man.
You feel like you're sinking.
And they took me to the surgery same day, 7 p.m. The surgery lasted for almost 10 hours. And then after more than 24 hours later, I got into my senses. And I'm lying in that bed, going through all those, you know, emotions. And 3 months into the surgery, you won't believe what happened. I'm in that hospital. I got a call from one of my client, the side hustle which I was running with my friend.
That's right.
That client called me and said that, Jackie, I know you are in hospital, but I had to call you because I think there is something fishy going on. Your partner has asked my boss to sign a new agreement. And I think there is some, you know, fishy thing. I was like, what? Cooking. And he's like, but it's my job to let you know because I like you, you know, we are good friends, and I thought to give you a call because I knew that you didn't know that about this. And now I'm calling my friend and his wife, and they both are not answering. It's been 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Nobody answered. I asked my wife to call them as well from different number.
And haven't heard.
They never hear. And then finally I found out that he took all of the clients, the solar, the telecom, all the clients. And now I'm sitting in that hospital. Wife out of work. I am out of work. There is no income. Okay. Had to go on Centrelink payments. which is, peanuts.
Yeah.
You can't even survive on those peanuts. Yeah.
You can buy tissue, but that's all.
So yeah, from that from that moment, the depression and the anxiety and all that started building up, And now, as a man in Asian community, because we both come from Asian background,
right?
So you can feel me that men in our community, the men are grown as a provider.
Yeah.
They've been conditioned since childhood that hey, you are a man.
Be tough.
You have to be tough, and you are a provider of the family. You need to take care of it. Because of that, I stopped sharing everything, with my wife. And I think that was one of the biggest reason that started building up, and that put me into very severe depression. And after being into the hospital for 8 months, I was asking my wife that, who's paying for the mortgage? Please tell me, because it's been 2 months now since the business is not there, and she started doing alteration, which you just saw.
Yeah.
And that was the moment.
Well.
That was the moment where it's all began. What she's doing right now, she started doing alteration. I was like, your alteration is giving you like $100, $200 a month. That's not enough. And the mortgage itself is $2,200.
Yes.
That was 2,200 Australian dollars every month. And it was a new mortgage. That's why I had to pay. If I lapse one of the payment, I knew it's going to be bad for me. And she is like, no, it's all done. You don't worry. You need to take care of your health. Don't focus about money, where it's coming from. And then I started getting more worried about it, because I was not sharing with her. And then when I came back home, I was like, you need to sit down and tell me, please, where the money is coming from. Are you borrowing from any friends in Australia? Are you borrowing from your mom and dad? Please tell me. And then finally she told me that it's my mom from India borrowing money from other people on interest, on loan, and paying the mortgage, sending money to Australia to pay for the mortgage.
That must be big.
And that I lost it. And when she told me that, I tried to commit suicide 3 times in 2016. Yeah, and I was like, no, I was literally punching walls when I was sitting on the wheelchair. I was like, no, man, I don't want this, because as a kid, as a child, and as a 30-year-old grown-up man, you don't want your parents to go through those days where they need to, put out hand and ask money from others,
Definitely.
Because that is the last thing you want in your life, that your mom goes out and knocks someone's door and asks for money. And that put me in a very bad position. And that's the reason why, I know that's the reason why she was not telling me, my wife was not telling me, because she knew that I'm going to take that very bad, in a bad sense, and I'm going to do something wrong, because she was getting it that I am not in a position to know everything, But that's what it was, I started blaming myself. I went into I was in the rabbit hole where I was not talking to anyone. I was sitting in the wheelchair. I still got the wheelchair with me, by the way. I still got it, and I'll come back to that later, why I got it. And, we as a human, we intend to take a lot of our decisions on the basis of emotions, because emotions equals motions. And that's exactly what I will, because we are not being taught about this when we are in our childhood or in our adult period, and no, in the schools, they don't teach us. And I think this is what we need to teach our kids, how to control the emotions, how to rewire and condition the brain, how to ask questions to our limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
Because if we will not ask questions to our limiting beliefs and the ideas, we will have a miserable life.
Yeah. And
for sure.
You become impulsive as well in decision making.
Exactly right. And that's exactly what I was doing. That's the reason I took those steps where I was harming myself. And because of that, the doctors put me on the mental health care plan, where I was seeing the psychiatrist every week.
For therapy.
You know, yeah. And I was on the medication for depression and anxiety, you know. And then the moment came, which changed everything. It was November 2016. I was sitting just right here. I didn't had all this because, as I told you, we moved into this house, you know, on the same year in February. So we had all the old furniture in the house, nothing new. So all you see right now, it's all in last 2 years.
Okay.
Since I started making money online.
Yeah, that's right. We'll get into that later on. So, you know.
So I was sitting just right here on my wheelchair, and she was playing on the floor. By then she was already 8-9 months old, and I was sitting, the TV was on, and I was watching her, what she's doing. And, you know, at one moment she looked into my eyes, like literally into my eyes, and she gave me a smile. And I don't know what happened. Like whenever I tell someone, they tell me that it's a message from the God, or it's a message from the universe, you know.
Right,
and I literally don't know what it was, but she looked at me, I looked at her, I smiled, and she's watching me. It was like 2-3 seconds. And that moment, you know, gave me a spark inside me, and the different kind of energy, you know, like I'm in a different zone. And from that moment, I was like, Jackie, do you really want to regret all your life that you didn't do anything? You know, do you really want to regret sitting on this wheelchair that you didn't took that 5% which your doctor gave you in 2015? I was like, no, I'm going to take that 5% and I'm going to change that 5% into 500%, you know, and I am going to walk again, you know, and I'm going to get out of that wheelchair one day. And that is the moment where I gave the name to my journey, you know, wheelchair to a dream chair. And from that moment, my journey on mindfulness, meditation, affirmation, reticular activating system, how the amygdala, this tiny brain works. You know, I started reading books. I never read books since I left uni.
Okay.
I never bought any book online or in the shop. Never. Yeah, sure.
I'm just having goosebumps in the story. Sorry, guys. I'm just human. Okay.
So, yeah, so then I started my journey. I started reading book. And I was like, you know, when I started reading all these books and listening to people on YouTube, on social media, and on internet, because that's the main part of the journey, you know, because when I started tapping into the reticular activating system, when I started getting into that, you know, the meditation and affirmation, which I still do, you know, I think this is what I realized, that if you really want to tap into your subconscious mind, you need to start changing your expectations into appreciations.
Agree with that.
And because we are so consumed right now with our external world, that it's very difficult to stay in gratitude. You know, it's very difficult to stay in appreciation, because we are, every single minute of our life, we are expecting from everyone around us, you know, whether it's family, whether it's friend, whether it's job, whether it's unknown, whether it's government, whether it's anyone, you know. But you need to realize that the true happiness lies within you, you know. And if you really can tap into that, then everything will change, and it will change, you know. I thought that there is not a way out, you know, when I was sitting on that wheelchair. But when I really started learning about the mindset, you know, and surrounding yourself with the right people, you know, I figured out there is a way out. There is always a way out. There is always a way out. It's just a matter of that how you are tapping into your energy, because everything connects us. Everything we are connected with is the result of the things. Everything happens to us is the result of the things we are connected with. You know,
so it's just reciprocate.
Exactly right. And what I mean by that is why the success, whenever you listen to anyone, let's talk about Tony Robbins, Jay Shetty, or
Simon Sinek.
Yeah, Simon Sinek, or anyone else, you know, Bob Proctor. If you listen to those people, what they will advise you, put whatever you want out in the universe. Why they tell you to put your dreams out in the universe? Because they know the energy has a power. Then because they are advising you to do that, because then universe will make sure that you reach to your destination.
Just a law of attraction.
Exactly right. Because the birds do not fly, they ride the wind.
Yes.
You know, and fish do not swim, they are carried.
Yes, that's right. Exactly right.
Absolutely. So you need to make use of that energy which is around you and within you. You know,
keep it going.
Exactly right.
Move forward.
Exactly right. And that's what I did. You know, I started tapping into my internal world. And when I started tapping into my internal world, then I connected with my external world, which is true external world. When I say external world, there are a lot of things around us, you know, but the true external world is where you are in gratitude, you know, because once you are in gratitude, okay, there is no sadness.
True. That reminds me of the book, the magical book. Like, just be grateful for what you have, even just a little things. Be grateful for this tissue box, you know, and it really changes your mindset. That, you know, that it attracts more positivity. And it keeps you going.
Absolutely right.
You
and
reach that peak of your success.
And that's what I did exactly. As I said, changing my expectations into appreciation. I started appreciating my wife taking care of me and my daughter. I started appreciating what she was doing, or doing alteration, which we never thought she had to do. I started appreciating my mom borrowing money from others to support me, you know. Not looking that as something bad, but appreciating that, you know, at least I have a mom like that who's doing it. You know, at least I have a mom. There are thousands and millions of people out there, those who do not have anyone, those who can uplift them. But I at least had my family to uplift me from that darkness which I was going through.
That's so good.
You know, so that's exactly what I did, you know. And as I said, the reason why I still have my wheelchair.
Listen to this.
We will going to lose hopes. We will going to lose focus. We will going to get demotivated, because that's who humans do. You know, we will going to have bad days. But now, if I have a bad day tomorrow, I'm going to go and sit on that wheelchair, because that wheelchair connects me with myself.
That's right. It reminds you of something.
Where I have come from.
Yes.
What I have.
True.
You know?
And a lot of people are focusing on the problem.
Yeah.
We should focus on the solution, not the problem.
Success is spending time with your family, with your loved ones. Success is doing what you love. Success is following your purpose.
Yes.
Your passion. And then changing that passion and purpose into a paycheck. We are wasting our time. Literally, we are wasting our time.
We have to begin transitioning from, you know, like from this whatever old-fashioned sort of like maybe business opportunity, but move on to the transition in the internet.
Absolutely
online,
right.
which is more, you know, doable.
Doable,
you
absolutely.
You can do whatever you like whilst that is running now online. You can still like cook. You can do your own other passion.
I came across an opportunity online, a community which was very small at that time. And I looked into that. I got involved, and then I found out that, oh my God, it's like something which is I was looking for, you know, like you plug in, everything is automated, you know, because when we talk about online, this is what you need to make sure that when you talk about online, you need to make sure that you doing something online is not taking your hours and hours, consuming you, you know, because online is about automation. Yes. Online is about click of a button.
We love that, right? Straight ahead, straightforward.
Exactly right. That's what the online is for. Yes. That's because it's online is not like going to work and sitting on that computer for 9 hours and like getting paid.
Yeah, true.
Online is about spending half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours a day. Boom, done. And now you sleep and you see the money coming into your account.
Sure.
And that's exactly what this system was built on.
Yeah.
I plugged in. It's been 2 years. I'm doing this. I have helped hundreds of people, you know, come in, join us, plugged into the system and make money online. Wow. You know, we give them step-by-step strategies, the training as well.
And it's accessible forever.
Well.
Which is good.
Yeah, there is no monthly fee. There is no yearly fee. We give you the training 365 days, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You plug in, it's constantly updated. You learn, you implement. You learn, you implement. And the best part is that we give them a video training.
Yeah, which is good. Everyone is like visual right now.
Exactly.
They want to see something like, you know, dot points. What shall you do with this, and that?
Absolutely right. So we show them what they need to do and they copy and paste. Yeah. That's it.
You can rewind as well, right? Rewind, pause, forward.
Yeah. So that's what we do. Yeah. And as I said, that when I got involved, it was the numbers were small, you know, when I started. And now we have grown to more than 85,000 community members.
Right? Global. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So where can they find your website? What can you tell them, please, your website?
Of course. So the website, if you want to register, we run a free workshop, which is twice a week. If I talk about Australian Standard Time, it's 10 a.m. Wednesday and Friday. In this workshop, we show you the system which we use. We show you the strategies we use. And it's a 90-minute workshop. And if you can't join the live session, we do send you the replay, which you can watch whenever you want. To register, you can go on www.sharmatricks.com.
It's HARMAA
tricks, like magic tricks, tricks, TRICKS.com.
I'll write it down on the later on. I'll make sure it's in there so you can access his website and then register there for free, and you can watch the webinar, or it's like a workshop, education workshop. You'll understand the business too. It's really good. And that's really nice to know that after those miseries a few years ago, and with that beautiful mindset, you're able to control your emotions as well. Like I love that word today, emotions. And your emotions, right? And you're able to control that emotion from that emotion. And because of that, people around you, which becoming more positive, and even the universe is connected to you as well. Everything is just going pretty well. And after that, you're able to find a side hustle. Which we're in, is such a blessing too, that you're able to, you know, spend time with your family more than working hard there 9 till 5. What a blessing you've got. And
that's exactly what I said. You know, that's what I said. Wow. When I found this, I worked. It's been 2 years. Okay, now it's in autopilot. Okay, I don't have to spend long hours doing that.
There you go.
I had a passion of perfumes, you know, fragrance. So last year in November, I launched my own perfume brand in Australia.
What's the name?
It's called Yug.
Yug. Well, how do you spell
Jyug.
Jyug. Okay.
G for Germany, Australia. Jyug Australia. We launched that last year in November. We are scaling it massively. Through connecting with the communities, because with that business, I want to give back to the community. So what we are doing, we have named our perfumes on the names of the Australian iconic place. Like we got a name of one of the perfume called Sunset Uluru, and one of the perfume called is Great Reef.
Oh wow!
So and then we are connecting with those communities, and we are giving back to them whatever we make, some part of it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Do we have a sample today?
Yeah, of course, I can show you.
Well, we'll show that as well later on, and after this video as well, all the perfume and all that stuff. And your wife is still doing the dressmaking, right? So for those who are in Australia, here in Victoria, maybe if you need someone to help you with any sort of dressmaking or alteration, what's the name of the business?
She is running her own dressmaking called Stylista. You can find her on Facebook, and she works with people like those who want a wedding dress made or for a function or any party. You know, she does alterations as well for them. Good. So it's good, yeah.
And affordable price.
Yeah, affordable, yeah.
Rashmi, right?
Rashmi.
Your wife. Oh, she's not here at the moment, but you know that would be good.
Yeah.
Amazing day today. Apart from being beautiful day outside, but all throughout our conversation a while ago, just listening to you, I felt like, ooh, like, is this real? Is this a movie I'm watching? Like, from wheelchair to dream chair. And look at you now. Oh my God, lessons learned. Don't allow your emotions to control your motion, your action, right? And, you know, be in control of yourself and start with a good mindset. Again, the word mindset, it starts from within, because your heart must be full of courage, full of hope and determination to move forward, so that, you know, at the end, whilst you're walking or running or swimming, you can see the end of the peak of your journey, and it's like at the end of the tunnel you can see the light there, like, and there's the success. And look at Jaiki right now, my God, and he still got the wheelchair. For him, yes, let go of the past, but his past, because of his good mindset, the past is the one that motivates him as well, because of his positivity in life. It reminds him to have courage, to take courage, to keep moving forward, and have the right people around you. It affects everything, your decision making. And now look at Jaiki. He's got his online business, hassle-free. He's got plenty of time with his family. It just, you know, and you've paid your debts, and even your mama. So mom, if you're watching right now, you must be very proud of your son. And I was in tears a while ago. That's why I've got this tissue. But Jaiki, your story is big. It's amazing. His journey might not be same as your journey, but the lessons learned today is all about that. Control your emotions so that your actions will be controlled as well. And you are in control of your life too. So don't allow everything around you to, you know, just sink, and you'll sink as well. You know, whatever faith you've got right now, just focus. Focus on that vision, focus on your whys, and focus on the solution and not the problem. Do not let your present dictate your future. That's Definitely. And always remember, work hard for something that you love, and that is your passion. And right now, Jaiki is not just doing his online business, he's got a perfume Uke as well. We'll spell that later on. But there's so many things. You know, when you have that positivity in life, and you have that good heart, you know, positive heart, the blessings just is overflowing. And sometimes you feel like, where is this blessings coming from? It's just really like, it's just coming spontaneously. It's because of the law of attraction as well that I have learned in this conversation. The law of attraction is very important. And who control that? It's us. It's our emotions, the dictations of our mind. You know, it's mind, body, and soul.
You know, it's very important to surround yourself with the people, those who want more from life. You know, true. As I said, do not live as a passenger. You know, live your life by design, not by default.
That's right.
You know,
and what you have mentioned a while ago, the success, I love that. You know, it's not all about the money. Like you have millions in your bank, you're popular as well, or you're the big boss, you've got a good position and all that. For Jaiki, it's all about humility and, you know, just appreciating everything. And just like the magical book, be grateful for what you have, even little things. And that really changes your perspective. And just to move on.
Money should not be priority. When money is secondary and your first priority is to stay in gratitude and use that energy in a right way and move into the right direction and have right people around you, then what happens? that priority automatically attracts the second priority, which is money.
That's right.
Then money follows that energy.
True.
Because now your focus is not about just earning more, earning more. Your focus is about evolving yourself and adding value.
Yes, that's true.
And the reason as I said, I'm passionate about the perfumes and the fragrance, but now I know that, okay, now I'm settled, financially stable. I learned about online. I have that tool, strategy, and the right mindset. Why not do the perfume, and whatever I earn, put some part of back to the society.
Yes, giving back.
That's it.
Giving back. So that's why, people like you, and maybe some of you are watching right now, you're also blessed. It's because of what you do.
Yeah.
Again, make sure that you don't feel hopeless in what you do.
No.
And have that kind of attitude, just like Jaiki. And turning your I can't to I can is very important. And humility today. There's so many words today, right? Law of attraction. So you can rewind this interview if you want to and learn more about what Jaiki was mentioning a while ago, all the words of wisdom. And I'm so happy that you've allowed me to have this interview today.
My
and
pleasure.
So excited. And and thank you for inspiring us, and keep inspiring everyone. And once again, guys, if you want to rewind this later on, reach out to his website and to his business as well, and please support Jaiki. And as Jaiki is also supporting other people as well, which is giving back to the community. So Jaiki, thank you so much. And be a blessings to everyone all the time, and stay connected.
Trying my best
as well, and stay motivated. And you as well, guys, are watching right now.
Thanks, guys.
Stay motivated, and thank you so much for watching. This is once again Lee on Motivationalee with Jaikishaan. Have a good day, and be a blessing to everyone.
See you all.
Bye.